we're back to it now for the Lions. And this was something that I hinted at yesterday. I hinted at last week, where you lost the game at Minnesota. And in terms of this season, not from a program perspective, not from an organizational perspective, not from a coaching perspective, a player perspective, anything, from a season perspective right now, you are right back in the waters where you were against Washington. You have to win this football game this weekend, this Sunday at Ford Field. And there are a couple of reasons as to why. Number one, 1-3, you're dead. That's what the math suggests. 1-3, you're dead. Number two, the opponent. There is arguably no more winnable game than there is this week as the Seattle Seahawks come to town.
Yep.
This is it, Stick. And look, you're the eternal optimist. That's what I love about you.
Appreciate that.
But even you understand the implications of this weekend's game.
Yeah, and that's also part of the reason I'm not going crazy over last week's game either, right? We knew they were going to lose games. That was a game they lost. Let's accept it. We knew they're going to win games. This is a game they have to win. And if they don't, this one's going to be a lot harder to accept than obviously what they just did against the Vikings. But to your point, you're bringing in not a great team. You got the home field advantage. You started out this season with 3 out of 4 home games. That should give you at least 2 wins, right? At minimum 2 wins. Because if you start losing home games, we know Dan Campbell has struggled to win on the road so far. Actually, he hasn't won on the road so far. And we went through that a couple years ago. What was it? We went like 3 or 4 years without ever winning a road game. So if you can't protect home, which is something that teams need to do. You need to go 100% at home, 50% on the road. That needs to be your goal every year when you're in the NFL, and that should get you into the playoffs, right? So, yeah, this is a must-win. And I'm not saying that just because of the Lions' record. I'm saying it just because of the tone. And that's what I was talking about earlier. It's gonna be the conversations we have to have if they're 1-3, right? It's gonna be what the city is feeling, because we had the buzz, we had the momentum, and for that rug just to get completely pulled 4 weeks into the season, it's going to send shockwaves. Then we're going to start hearing more of the, Dan Campbell can't coach. Why is he? I could do better. And it's like, no, shut the hell up. You can't, or you would, first of all. Second of all, He's got things going in the right direction, but it all predicates on wins. And that's where we're at with the Lions, right? We're past this. We just want to see if they can compete. We just want to see if they can go out there and work hard. We've seen that. They can do it. They can stay in games when they're down. Now, can you go in and close it? That's the next evolution, and this game is the first step into showing, hey, we got to put our foot on someone's neck. We can't come out and mess around. If they come out and blow this team out by 30 points, we're going to know what the Lions are made of. If they come out and it's still a struggle at home, we're going to have a lot more question marks. But they need to respond, and respond in a big way. They got knocked down on the mat. What the hell are you going to do this week, Lions?
Right, and it's one of those things too. And I have a question that just kind of popped in my head when you were going through that, because I am seeing this on our woodwardsports.com chat thread. And Brandon Katz says Dan Campbell's done if the Lions lose this Sunday. They have a very tough stretch of schedule the next month after this Seattle game. And Brandon, I'm not ready to roll with you on that. I'm not saying it's out of the realm of possibility, right? Because if things go nuclear from a win-loss perspective, then we have to. I think it's fair to say you would have to have the discussion, depending on the nature of how things happen. But I'm not there yet, so I'll pull back the reins just a little bit. But this question just kind of popped in my head. And Sam Flannel, your reaction yesterday when I put that out there, that Dan Campbell has never won a road game, that staggered you for a minute, didn't it?
Yeah, it did, and it's obvious, and we know it. But just hearing it from you was just shocking.